What do you love most about the president?
I think that I think he actually tells the truth.
Ain't that a kick in the pantaloons? Howdy, brothers and sisters. This is T-Pain USA, and welcome to the Really American T-Cast. So come on in, take your shoes off, and let's visit for a spell, shall we? Now don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll kick this truth fest off with a bang. How about it? Now we're going to hear a little bit more from this fella in a while, because this weekend, Donald Trump took his wackadoodle roadshow straight into America's heartland, Dayton, Ohio, and the Maga faithful turned out in force to fill their lungs with the patriotic scent of hairspray and skin bronzer. Now, needless to say, it was a veritable smorgasbord of conscious avoidance and willful ignorance. So let's fill our plates and enjoy, shall we?
What do you have here? This is cool.
Well, it is cool. I mean, could you turn the hat around? Let's see what it says there. I wonder, I guess. I can't see under there. There you go. Where'd you get that hat, man?
I got it online.
What are some of your concerns right now for the country? Well, let's take this off and do a serious interview here.
Now, in the MAGA brain, a spark of intelligence is such a rare thing. So great steps must be made to protect such a precious resource, like, say, wearing a giant foam hat.
No, but seriously, what are your concerns about the country right now?
Safety. I mean, that's more than anything.
Safety. Well, that makes sense and explains the foam hat.
I like to be able to afford to eat in 5 more years. So I think there's a lot of people out there that can't. So it's not going to get any better if we don't get something changed.
Now, it's an apparent fact that T-Pain ain't no runway model. So he can honestly say it don't look like that fella's missed too many meals. But maybe, just maybe, if you're worried about not being able to buy food, don't spend all your money on giant foam hats.
What did it feel like when you were under the Trump administration, 2016 to 2020, and then now under the Biden administration? Tell us the difference of the feeling.
It's polar opposite. It's the polar opposite.
More like the bipolar opposite.
I don't think anybody's happy about what's going on. They're not talking about it, but they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to get confronted. They don't want to deal with that. But it's completely the opposite. Everybody was happy. Everybody was working.
Wow. Looking back, the Trump presidency must have been a utopia for the working man. Not this apocalyptic hellhole this fella says we're living in now. Now, every election year, folks ask, are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? So let's take a trip down memory lane to the year 2020. 4 years ago, during the last year of Trump's term, and bask in the glory that was Trump's America.
Broke this morning. 1.8 million people filed for unemployment claims in the latest week. That means a total of 42.65 million have joined the unemployment lines in the last 11 weeks. That is a huge number.
You folks need to help T-Pain out here. Unemployment's a bad thing, right? Now, this fella assured us everyone was working and everyone was happy.
But my question is, do you think we'll still have a 10% unemployment rate, say, by the end of the year or by the election in November?
10%? Well, that's good, right? No? Well, if 10% was the good old days, T-Pain's scared to see how bad things must be now that Trump's out of office. Now, T-Pain can't look. Tell me when it's over.
Good morning, everyone. Getting to our top story of the day, the February jobs report. Non-farm payrolls coming in hotter than expected. 275,000 jobs added versus the 200,000 that were anticipated.
Is it safe to look at? 3.9%? Now, T-Pain ain't no math major like these MAGAs are, but 3.9% sounds a lot better than 10%, don't it? Okay, sure, Joe Biden's economy can beat up Trump's and take its lunch money, but surely there's something far more important than making a living and providing for your family, right?
And that's another thing with Trump. It's going back on a Trump administration. He kept God first. Look at Christmas. Under the Obama administration, they were wanting Americans to say happy holidays. President Trump came in and said, no, we're going to keep Christ in Christmas.
When Donald Trump ran the first time, he assured us Barack Hussein Obama was a secret Muslim that wasn't even born in our great country. So naturally, he wanted to destroy the great Christian traditions like Christmas and Easter and only going to church on Christmas and Easter. T-Pain has searched the internet from one end to the other and has put together a montage of footage of that sneaky Obama carrying out his dastardly plan to take Christ out of Christmas. Now, if there's any little kids in the room, send them outside, because this is going to be hard to watch.
I wish you all the happiest holiday season, the merriest of Christmases. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a very Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everybody. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Mele Kaliki Maka. Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. And a very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. Have a very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody. Mele Kaliki Maka, everybody. First of all, we want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody.
So from our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy New Year, everybody.
Worst secret Muslim ever.
First time to see President Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you love most about the president?
I think that he actually tells the truth. And for a rich man, I don't know that that's the most. I don't know if you'd really expect that, but I think he's been more truthful with us than most of the professional politicians have been in my lifetime.
Oh, T-Pain wished he had one of them big foam hats right now because his head just exploded. Trump is the most truthful politician in our lifetime? It makes you doubt the existence of the Almighty, that a human brain can first fabricate such a thought, run it through the brain's reasoning centers, fire electrical impulses through the neural network, and cause our muscular system to function in symphony with our respiratory faculties to produce such an abominable utterance. Surely that can't be true. Surely there's somebody out there keeping score and can set the record straight.
The list of Trump lies filled an entire page of the New York Times, yesterday's print edition of the New York Times. It includes only what the Times calls demonstrably false statements.
The president's lying got worse and worse the longer he was president. So in his first year as president, he made on average about 6 false or misleading claims a day. The second year, it was 16 claims. The third year, it was 22 claims. And then the last year, the fourth year, which of course was a pretty dramatic year, he has averaged 39 claims a day.
Donald J. Trump has the worst documented case of liabilities ever.
Is saying he's gonna. There's so many things that are wrong with Joe Biden and the government right now, and it's not just Democrats. It's some Republicans too that vote on this crap. They just voted for a $300 billion deal that was that was full of just crap.
You know the funny part? This fellow went on Twitter last night and called liberals low information voters.
Our gas is $3.40. It was at $5. And he goes and, he says that inflation was here, then it's at 8%, but it hasn't moved. It's just stupid crap like that.
Now maybe the next time you make an idiotic statement that inflation ain't going down, don't start your premise out with,
our gas is $3.40. It was at $5.
More kids here. Hello. First time seeing President Trump?
Yes.
What's your name and where are you from?
Indiana. What's your name? Aubrey.
Aubrey. All your siblings here? Oh, there's another one. Wow.
It's his birthday.
Happy birthday. What's your name? How old are you today?
I'm 8 and my name's Cameron.
What a great birthday present to see President Trump. How awesome is that? You're the cool kid today.
Yeah. You sure are, huh?
Yes. First time to see the president?
Not my first time, but their first time, yeah.
Awesome. We'll have a happy birthday, best birthday present ever. Bye.
One of the surest signs of a cult is the indoctrination of little children. Most parents will get their 6-year-old a bouncy house or take them to Chuck E. Cheese's for their birthday. Heck, when we were 6, we didn't even know who the president was, much less which political party he belonged to. Now, if you watch these Magas for any time at all like T-Pain does, you'll see the same pattern emerge. Now, this family has 8 members in it, each one wearing a $32 official Trump-branded sweatshirt. Yet these are the very folks that claim they can't afford to buy groceries under the Biden administration. Maybe you'll have more money if you stop giving it all to a billionaire.
It's not safe down there anymore, and not to mention the fact a lot of those people are ended up driving trucks on our highways. They don't speak our language, they don't understand us, they don't understand the rules, and they depend on the GPS.
Well, there you have it, friends. The surest sign of the Trump-pocalypse is Mexicans using GPS. And as a side note, Donald Trump thinks GPS is what you call a lady parts doctor. Now here's a burning question everybody needs to ask themselves. Which is a more fitting metaphor for MAGA rally attendees, zombies or cattle? Now T-Pain was watching some of this footage when he had an epiphany and determined that cattle was the correct choice. See if you agree.
If you have the wellness company's emergency medical kit. Remember when Biden denied our access to life-saving medications during the pandemic? Well, you can have those life-saving medications on hand and not have to worry about waiting on a doctor, a drugstore, or whatever the case may be.
Remember, in the event of another viral outbreak, life-saving decisions should always be between you and your veterinarian. So another rally's in the books, and we're still left wondering how these folks even dress themselves. Now, as much fun as they are to laugh about, remember this, folks. They vote, and they vote hard. So get out, get registered, and vote. Because if you don't vote, these folks are the ones in charge. T-Pain out.